Hey Shay, do you know what a germ is? Well, I think a germ is something that we can't see that can make us sick. Oh, because our next guest is going to teach us all about germs. Oh boy, I am excited to learn about germs and what I can do to keep them from making me sick. Before we get started, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe right down there so you don't miss any of our Storytime episodes.
Hi kids, guess what time it is? It's story time! Yay! And I am Dr. Joanette, your host of HartsLight Kids Storytime, where you all get to shine extra bright today. And we have a guest with us who is going to share her book. Jasmine Merdach is here. She wrote a book called Lilly, the Little Scientist and Germs. Well, we're going to learn from Jasmine about Lilly and her book. Welcome, Jasmine. I am so happy to have you share your book that you wrote.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to go ahead and start. Lilly, the Little Scientist and Germs by Jasmin Merdach, which is me, and illustrated by Frances Rose Espanol. Hello, Lilly, the Little Scientist. Lilly is here. Mommy is a scientist. She wears a big white coat, goggles, and gloves for work. Lilly wants to be just like her when she grows up. Being a scientist is a big job. Let's learn about germs and staying healthy. Did you eat your vegetables and fruits today? Yes, I did, Mommy. Eating healthy and being strong is important. I'm scared of viruses and getting sick. What do we do? It'll be all right. I will tell you what we can do to prevent viruses. There are important facts about germs and ways to prevent from getting sick. Bacteria and viruses can spread. We can get sick from getting too close to sick people and sometimes from unclean surfaces. Coughing spreads bad germs. Always cough away from people. It's best to cough into your elbow or hands. Mommy, there are so many things to remember. How will I be able to recall all of this? Don't worry, we can go over it again. The ones you don't remember, I'll help you. I feel so overwhelmed, but I don't want to show it. Avoid sneezing in the air. People can get sick if they walk by. Sneezing into a napkin or your elbow is best. If you sneeze into your hands, just wash them. Mommy noticed she was just listing things to Lilly. Let's practice. Act it out. Avoid sneezing in the air. People can get sick if they walk by. Maybe I can remember all of this. Achoo! Knocking down the papers, Lilly felt terrible. Mommy noticed Lilly was upset. No need to fret, they are just papers. Lilly smiled. Mommy, what are other ways to reduce bacteria? With coughing and sneezing going around, counters should be wiped down. Clean the counter in circular motion and make sure you get every surface, Lilly. Wash hands with soap and water. Now that the counter is all clean, it would be a good idea to wash your hands. It's always best to keep your hands clean. A good rule of thumb is to sing your ABCs while washing those germs away. Make sure you dry your hands well. Now, what can you recall? Okay, so there is eating my fruits and veggies, sneezing into my elbow, wiping surfaces clean, and washing my hands with soap and water. Lilly, you forgot one. What's that? coughing. Oh yeah, coughing into your elbow. Thank you, Mommy. One last thing, Lily. Check in on your neighbors and friends. Make sure they rest if they are feeling sick. I will, Mommy. I love you. I love you too, my little scientist. The end.
What a great book. And that was great advice, Jasmine. Lily did a really good job of remembering all of those things that she can do to stay healthy.
She did.
Can you remember some of the things, boys and girls, that you can do to stay healthy? And make sure that you can also practice them. What was your inspiration, Jasmine, for the book?
My 1-year-old daughter.
Aww. Is her name Lily?
Her name is Lily, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what lesson do you want the kiddos to remember?
Well, I want them to remember ways to prevent diseases and viruses and bacteria.
And if they forget, Mom and Dad, you can buy Jasmine's book to help them remember and read it to them. Where can Mom and Dad get your book, Jasmine?
Currently, it is available on Amazon.
My favorite place to go shopping. And can you also share where they can find you on social media?
Sure, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, I am under Lillian Books.
Okay, oh, that's great. And I know that they're going to want to pick up this book and enjoy it and share it with the kids to remind them to stay healthy. Remember all of the lessons from Lily the Little Scientist, and stay healthy and don't spread germs. And we'll see you next week on HartsLight Kids, where kids shine bright. Bye.
Hey, Giver, I really liked that story. It had so much important and good advice for us. Boys and girls, did you learn something from our author today? Can you remember all the things she taught us so that we don't get sick and we can keep germs away? I know, Giver, there were a lot of things to remember, but if we forget, we can always watch this video and review them. Good idea, Shay. And before we go, don't forget to subscribe at HartsLightKids.com, where kids shine bright. See you next time on HartsLight Kids. Bye.